world is being devoured by the dusk of time.
Hola, hola, hola. ¿Cómo está, gente del chat?
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Yay.
Aquí
Welcome.
está Morín y también nos acompaña Nico en el día de hoy. Vamos a mostrar al Nico que también está por ahí. Saluda, Nico.
Hi everyone!
Hola. Hi. Welcome to
Hi!
our weekly dev stream. We are very glad to be back this week with a new update and a lot of news and interesting stuff. So thank you for joining us. Danatar, Maleficia, Juan, JFLM, Have Phoenix, Ice Goten, Zerx, Senor Shylock, Misfortune, Fogdy, Living Entity. So nice to see you. Today it's another Thursday and the second week of the early access of Causa. We are very glad to be alive and reaching this point. And yes, Nico is trekking in the Antarctic because that's one of the biggest news this week, that Nico is back in Chile. He was.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm back at
You-
home finally.
Yes. Hey, Aristeon, how are you? Yes, Nico is a survivor. He came back. He was trapped in California after a few months, but he's back safe. Misfortune, thank you so much for joining the calls on Twitch. Yeah, so that's one of the first news we wanted to share with you. Nico is back and safe. For those who don't know him, he's the game designer and game director of Causa. Yali is the art director and UI designer, and I'm Morin, the producer of this team. And well, apart from the welcoming of Nico this time, who can tell us some details about the what's like the latest news in Causa this week. Upon this saying that there's worse places than California to be trapped. That's true. Yay, Phoenix Clubs! Thank you so much for joining us today. Well, we have an update today. I'm not sure if you, well, you probably read it on Discord or maybe on the Steam announcement, or you got the newsletter. We also sent the newsletter today. I hope you liked it. But we have a very important update. We keep working to improve the game. As you know, we already reached over 2,000 new players' accounts during the early access. And also 124 new user reviews with a very positive score overall. Yay! So we are very happy about it. And yes. Phoenix Clubs is saying that the PlayStation stream is boring at the moment. And this is very important. Yes. Thank you so much for joining our weekly stream. Mira, there's the subtitle app. That's a good addition for upcoming weeks. Yali, the Bearded Fool, is saying that we should add a subtitle app, como una app de subtítulos. Yes, Bearded Fool, we were just talking with Yali that we are always glad to bring something like a little improvement to our stream every week. So yes, definitely we will check how to add a subtitle app. Yay, Iwa agrees. Hola Iwa, ¿cómo estás? Bueno, hola a todos los que están también en español en el chat. Estamos muy felices de darle la bienvenida esta semana con tan importantes anuncios. Han sido semanas súper intensas. These have been very, very intense times. But we're very happy to be here. Ahí está el Yali con... Oye, Yali, ¿audífonos nuevos?
No, de toda la vida.
Ya. Oye, podría aprovechar, Yali, de buscarte una partida. No sé si hay alguien que... Sí, un jugador buscando partida. Ahí, pues como que no quiere la cosa, para mostrar un poco. We have well, the announcement has different topics, so we can go over it during this stream. Husserl, thank you so much for joining the cause. Yes, we can start by mentioning, as Husserl just follow the Causa here on Twitch, we can mention that two of the Causa players have become founders by one of the channels that, like the ways you can become a Causa founder today. Husserl and Empress, also known before as Causa, Princess Causa, got to level 10 on all powers in the last few days. So today, they already have access to the Founders Organite card back that we announced last week. So congratulations, Husserl and Empress. Yay, how are you, Faust Y2K? Very nice to see you. Hello, everyone. Everyone. Okay, and well, regarding today's update, we've been working very hard in, well, you know, our top priority is to work on the stability of the game, to improve issues of connection and everything related to having a lot of players playing the game for the first time. The community, of course, is still small, but we expect it to grow with each update. So Boris, the programmer, is working very hard on improving the connection problems. But also, like, the most important feature of today's update is related to game design. So we will go over that. I'm not sure if you saw that a lot of cards were modified, nerfs, other buffs. Also, there were changes on the leader's decision. So later in the stream today, Nico will tell you more about it. And we also want to hear your opinion. Queremos escuchar su opinión, chiquillos, porque hubo varias modificaciones. Habían unas cartas que estaban un poco poderosas, como el agente del mercado negro. The Black Market Agent was a very controversial card during the last few weeks. So we will see, and we want to hear what you think. What do you think about the latest changes? Well, as you can see here in the gameplay, Yali is showcasing one of his latest like creations, the Founders Soulember card back and banner. This is one of the main parts of the update we revealed today, because the Founders Soulember bundle that you can find on our website is mainly a way to support our team and also the community. This bundle includes, of course, the card back, the banner, 50 card packs, 3,500 Organite, and 10 avatars. So you will be able to choose between 10 different avatars in the game. You can pick the one you like. Also, and the most important part I think about this bundle is that when you show us a proof of the purchase of this bundle, we will create a special code, a unique code that will be available for 2 weeks, so you can share with everyone you want, with everybody, with your friends, your family, and also with the whole community of Causa. And during 2 weeks, this code with your username will grant everyone one free card pack. So you are not only supporting our team, but also the whole community as a very generous and powerful founder. No sé, chiquillos, si quieren comentar algo de eso en español. Yali aquí, el modelo.
Dale tú, porque estoy viendo qué está pasando en gameplay.
Está metido en la partida.
Okay, Yali is playing right now, so it's difficult for him to react properly. It's my audio sounding good? Do you hear me?
Sí.
Okay, awesome. So I'll speak a little bit in Spanish to thank also to everyone and to share what Maureen was talking about. Queríamos agradecer muchísimo a todos ustedes que nos han apoyado y estuvimos pensando en cómo podríamos hacer una manera en que quienes quieran apoyar y puedan, por supuesto, apoyar el proyecto, lo pudieran hacer de una manera en que sea entretenida y valiosa, tanto para el equipo de desarrollo, para ustedes y para toda la comunidad. y así fue como pensamos en este nuevo bundle con este card pack maravilloso, el cual yo no tengo y que ella lista modelando en este momento. El estandarte también con un set de avatares para poder personalizar la experiencia. Y nos gusta muchísimo esto en que quien vaya a comprar un código, un bundle especial, va a estar regalándole un sobre a todo el resto de la comunidad por un periodo de 2 semanas. Así que hay que estar atentos y aprovechar mientras dure, que todavía no hay una fecha límite, si hay un stock disponible. O sea, después de X cantidad por anunciar, vamos a tener que limitar el bundle, pero estamos haciendo esto en agradecimiento.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias a todos por el apoyo. Thank you so much for your support. And we were very happy with the reception of the Founder Soulember pack today, and also the update, as some in the chat are mentioning, Zerx, Phoenix Clubs, the changes in the game balance seem okay. Phoenix Clubs is saying that as long as the black market agent is a trader, then he's fine. And also Zerx is saying that he's happy with the changes because one of the combos that was getting too common has been it's not available now. So the aggressive decks are being able to respond to the control decks. Yay! Yes, we will go over all the details of this update in terms of the balance, because there were also leaders that had some changes in their leader decisions. The leader decisions, as you already know, is these powerful abilities that each of the characters in the game that you use as a leader have. So we made some tweaks on the levels in which these abilities are activated.
Uh-huh. We wanted to make
Club says that I grew a beard, yes.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about the balance changes.
Pero antes que eso.
Okay,
No
first
deberíamos
of all,
primero.
Maureen is going to say something else.
¿No deberíamos primero revelar alguno de los códigos? No sé si ya los tienes, ¿cierto? ¿Los tienes ahí anotados? ¿O no? ¿O más rato? Okay, so just to give some context, today we are revealing, during every stream we will reveal the new free codes that are created thanks to the generous new founders. So today I think we have more than 5 new codes created.
7 today.
7? Okay. Yeah. Okay, yes, we're still expecting some of the founders to let us know about they are becoming founders, but we already can announce up to 7 codes. So I'm not sure if you want to announce them in one go or over the stream.
I think that I'll be announce them right now. Some
right
of
now?
them at least. Only if at the end of the stream we are going to share them on the Discord channel on freebies. So be aware of that, and we will share them now. If someone bought the Founders Bundle and would like to add his code this week, it should be shared right now on the Founders Bundle. There's one that it's not on the list on the Discord channel right now because it's someone that bought a code and will have a different name. We have in fact 2 really big gestures to other people of the community, like Eolis, that she bought a code, and as she already had one, because she has been so supportive from a lot of time ago, and she's been really great helping us with a lot of things. And now even she bought this super special bundle, and she's going to instead of use his name on for the code, she will share it with other a great streamer of the community that has been helping us a lot also, and it's our really great friend Iwa.
Oh.
And so the code of
Iwa.
Elite is going to be for Iwa. Or
Iwa, you got a code.
yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh,
If you use
also-
the code, you're instantly banned from
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No, Iwa, that's amazing. Congratulations. And thank
And we have the
special thanks to
spoilers.
Eolis. Yay.
Yeah, and also big shouts to everyone that made it. The Verded Fool, that we need to say it, he has been helping us also with the wording of the text and in English. Queremos agradecer al Verded Fool que nos ha ayudado mucho con las palabras en castellano, en inglés para la redacción de cartas. Así que eso nos ha servido muchísimo y por eso, y además nos ayudó a diseñar este bundle. Also, I wanted to say that he gave us a lot of feedback to make this bundle with amounts. The sponsor card, the sponsor pack was a surprise from our team, but the Verded Pool helped us to say, this could be a good bundle for people that want to support, and thank you so much for even buying it. And I think that you were the first one, so thank you so much.
Yay, thank you,
thank
David.
you also.
But wait, so there's 2 packs, two codes announced until now, right? Iwa. Okay.
We have Iwa, we have the Verded Fool, we have also Misfortune 404.
The bearded fool.
I just played with her.
Okay.
Yeah, Marine, on the Discord chat, I send it to you all codes together.
Okay. By the way,
And-
thank you very much to Antiquarius86 for joining the cause on Twitch. Thank you so much for following us. Every follow is amazing for us, so we can keep growing our channel and get more visibility for the cause.
Yeah, please help us by following the Twitch Causa channel. That helps us so much. And also,
The Bearded
I just
Fool,
want
I see.
to add that I played against Misfortune with, and I haven't seen the banner and the card back in game, and it was gorgeous. I was jealous playing. I lost by 1 turn, but it was a really fun match. And I love seeing that shiny. And also she bought one of the backgrounds. I think that it was Tribal Life, I'm not sure, but it was really nice to see Danu from the Tercalian jungle and villages. It was a beautiful match. Thank you so much, Misfortune, for that. Also,
Yes, thank you
we
so
have
much.
Maleficia.
Wait. There's a question in the chat. Nico,
¿En serio?
look at the chat. Sí, tienes que estar mirando. Preguntan, antes de pasar así, before we go over the next few codes, Darius is asking if there are any new cards with today's update, and the answer is no, Darius. I'm very sorry to say that, but today we don't have new cards, but we have changes in the current set of cards because well, the game is available just 2 weeks ago, so we plan to have an additional expansion of leaders and cards during the early access, but it's still yet to come. And we still need to work a lot in balancing the current elements of the game. But we will let you all know, and especially those who are on the Discord channel will be the first to know. Probably we will be asking about possible designs of new cards and other things that will come with this next update during the early access. A ver, un saludo para Freaky Up, que está en el stream siempre ahí apoyando.
Hola, Freaky
Hola,
Up.
hola.
Gracias.
Bienvenido, qué bueno verte acá. So
Oye,
I
Nico,
wanted to.
No, espera,
Thank
oye,
you.
lee las preguntas en el chat, Nico. Acá
Okay.
Bearded Food, dije. Bearded Fool is asking if the new promo codes are live yet.
Yes, they are.
Yay!
you can go and use your
Yes.
own codes to get those free packs. And
Yes, so go now, open Causa, look for matches in case you can kill Yali, defeat Yali, and also use the new codes. We have announced 3 codes now. I will type them on the chat in case you missed them.
I have
Weird,
all
the
the codes
code is-
here.
Miss Fortune, ¿es así Miss Fortune o también el número?
Yeah, she's Fortune 404. Yeah, the number.
404. Okay. So these are the 3 first codes today. Yay! So congratulations. Whee! Now we can continue, Nico.
Yeah, I wanted to keep thanking Maleficia. I love because it's using the Black Cat avatar, and that's one. It's one of my favorites, and it looks so beautiful with the banner. I'm seeing the founders reward channel right now. That's why I'm looking at them right now, and it looks so beautiful. And oh, I really like. So Maleficia is also one of the persons that has hit its own code. Thank you so much for all that help.
And
Yeah.
there's another question in the chat. Antiquarius is asking if there is any roadmap and plans for the future. Well, we haven't made a published roadmap yet because we have some features plan, but we won't reveal it until we make some decisions this week. That's why during this week we made a survey on Twitter and also on Discord. We had a discussion regarding what features you are looking forward to the most in Causa. Well, the voting was very clear in pointing out that apparently Causa players really look forward to the ranked mode in Causa. So I hope we can work as fast as we can to improve all the basic elements in the game, improve what is already present, but start working in the ranked mode alongside the match history. But as many told us in the Discord chat, it's very important to polish what it's already in the game. Also, maybe adding the match history first to see how it works, and then when there's a very solid foundation, we add the ranked. We will have a big announcement, and also we want to organize tournaments and some very fun stuff for the community. So we are very very looking forward to it, but it's still yet to come. In the upcoming weeks, we will probably share more details on the Discord and on Steam about a general roadmap. But as we are a small team and we want to work very closely with the community, it will be changing probably, depending on how everything goes. A ver. Taca. ¿Qué falta acá? Alguien estaba preguntando. Nico, si quieres sigue diciendo códigos nomás. Tú justo iba a decir
Yeah.
uno y te interrumpí. Espérate, Miss Fortune, tienes que estar leyendo el chat, Nico, porque Miss Fortune dice que sale invalid code con el suyo.
Yeah,
¿Lo
and
chequeaste?
don't worry, the verdict
Oh, yo lo
pool
anoté mal.
already cleared. It's all with caps. Everything with caps.
Yes. Every code is with caps, and the misfortune code has numbers at the end. So
Yeah, I'll note them on the chat.
and remember, we will also post all the codes on the Twitch channel the Discord channel previous today after the stream. Ah, ok, yo estaba atrasado en los mensajes. A ver.
Sí, lo que pasa es que
Yay.
tenemos un poco de delay a estar transmitiendo tanto en Steam como en Twitch. Eso es lo que ocurre.
Ya. Ah, ya.
So Aristean is asking, so the ranked mode is first to be added and then the rest. Is there any estimated time that you want to add the ranked mode? Yeah, that's a great question, because ranked, it was really exciting for us to have the next really big feature for the game as a community decision, and now that we all decided the ranked it's going to be, and about the question when are the ranked going to be live, we're going to have a new channel on the Discord that it's going to be temporal to discuss about the ranked. We have some ideas and some technical limitations that we want to share with you. So it will be
Yes,
also a community discussion to have the best ranked system for everyone. I'm sharing.
So basically, we want to we already know that ranked should be our priority as a feature to start working on, the next big feature we will be adding. But we will create a channel on Discord so we can discuss the details, and we will of course be analyzing the technical aspects of it before making designing it as the community wants. And then we will have an approximate date of when it will be ready. The early access will last at least 4 months, but that's also something that might change, 5 or 4 months or even more. It depends. Everything is in evaluation right now. I'm sorry about that, but we will be defining dates, times, and everything. And as you see, just 2 weeks on early access, we are already coming with announcement and everything, because we are very excited to share improvements and updates with you. Phoenix Clubs is saying that tu turno sounds so much cooler than your turn. Oye, espérate, hay que cambiar el idioma del juego, está en español.
Al tiro lo cambio.
Yes, we will change the
Con razón
language.
estaba jugando tan mal. Ya.
Yes, we didn't realize that the game was in Spanish. We're sorry about that. We will change the settings now. Okay, so...
Yanni said that he was playing so badly because he was playing in Spanish instead of in English. Yanni's playing in Spanish because he's our Hispanic model.
Un personaje, no lo puedo dañar al líder. Ah, siempre me confundo. Sorry.
Nico. Did you all enjoy did you all already spend all the Soulember we gave away last week? I'm not sure if some of you were saving it for
Bye,
later.
Aristeon. Take care.
Oh,
It's great to have you
bye,
here.
Aristeon. Bye. It's probably very late.
Thank you,
in
Eufrat,
Poland.
for teaching Yali how to play better.
And so, what's the
Maureen.
next code, Nico?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. The next code is Princess Causa.
Ah, no, pero es Empress. Se cambió su nick.
Really?
Sí.
Oye, pensaba que Princess Causa era Morín.
No.
Oh.
No soy yo. No,
Haz la aclaración. Morina, todo
esto.
esto, céntrate un poco en tu cámara porque te ves cortada.
Oh,
Ahí sí.
ya, perdón.
Maureen,
Huh?
wait, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I changed the name of Princess Causa, so
Oh,
the
tremendo
code is
pajarito.
Empress.
But when did you change it?
Today.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. No, we are making a small change, very quick. The code is Empress, and the user is Empress. She or he or they is a new founder of Causa.
Empress. Just Empress.
Just Empress.
Yeah, just Empress.
A ver.
Let me change it right now.
Yes, they asked me to change from Princess Causa to Empress in the game. So now the code should be Empress, unless I did it wrong. But that's what that was the instruction. So yes, in very particular cases, we are able to change the username in the game. So yes, we are sorry about this small change. It all happened today, so it was hard to coordinate.
Empress. Okay, and thank you so much for that.
Mira, están diciendo que es just Empress. No, es solo Empress.
No, Empress.
No,
No, should be.
The bearded fool Nico is just right now changing the code, so it's Empress. So in the next few minutes, you will be able to use the Empress code. You're too fast for us.
Yeah, it's already.
Mira. Antiquarius is asking if there's any chances for a channel for Polish players. Yes, Antiquarius, in fact, as the community grows, we might be adding new channels in different languages on our Discord, but it really depends on how many players for each language there is. At the moment, we have a bot that should be working. You can use the particular flag to change the language. But yes, if there's an interest by Polish players, we can add more channels, eventually separate the Discord in case we grow a lot. That would be awesome. I hope so. Yay, so Room 42
so
is
now
saying
Empress
that
is working.
Yes, Empress
Thank
is
you so
working.
much, Empress, Princess Causa,
Yay.
for the support.
Empress. The new code. Thank you so much for becoming a founder of Causa, the founder Soulember bundle.
Yeah, so thank you so much.
It worked, yay!
I share it on the channel because they, or he just share it on the general channel. So I put it on the proper channel because because we announced later that the Discord channel was going to be the precise place to post the founder's profile.
Just Logan is saying that one more code and he gets a legendary.
No, so just Logan's. Let's give the other surprise. And the next code, it's in fact a gift for the whole community from Just Logan's, and that's why I'm going to follow with this one. It's not Just Logan the code, because he is a really generous player also that wanted to share the name of other content creator of the community, and that one it's our dear friend the wolf Zerx. So I'm going to share it right now. So Zerx, it's going to be the next code thanks to Just Logan. And also Just Logan, I told Zerx and he was really happy and grateful for that gesture. Muchas gracias por ese gesto. Zerx estaba muy contento, estaba muy emocionado. Ahí está compartiendo sus Zerx.
Qué bueno.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Just Logan, for that. And the last code.
Para los que no, espera, quiero decir algo. Para los que no saben, Zerx es un gran streamer que vive en México y que nos ha acompañado desde la beta cerrada, me parece.
Sí,
así que felicidades por transformarte en un fundador junto a Just Logan. Gracias a Just Logan. Así que genial. Son realmente muchas gracias por su apoyo. Esperamos que luzcan con mucho orgullo esta banner y dorso.
Yeah, that's just
Oh,
the
son una
part
manada
of
muy
the
bonita.
pack of Zergs. We are a pack of wolves that play Causa and other games. And finally, the last code of the week. Remember, if someone else bought a code, don't worry. You can share it on the Discord channel, and they are going to be live on the next stream the next week. So the next Saturday, we're going to share new codes. This one it's just the first wave of people buying this supporters bundle that it helped us to keep developing Causa. It helped us everyone as a community with packs for everyone, and also it's a
Yes,
great
packs for
deal
everyone.
for people that buy. And the last one, it's for Ice Goten, and thank you so much. It was really funny because he shared that he played against Misfortune and Maleficia, and saw how beautiful was everything, and then took the decision to support us also. So thank you so much, Ice Goten, and thank you, Misfortune and Maleficia, for inspiring that decision. It was the best possible decision, of course.
Yay! Thank you so much, Ice Goten. I will type the code here, Ice Goten. As we mentioned it before, all the codes will be available tonight in a few hours in the Discord server. And every week we will go on to announcing new founders joining the cause as big supporters, very generous supporters for the whole community. The codes will be available for 2 weeks, so please tell your friends, tell everyone to redeem these codes. Yay! All planned. Yes, thank you so much, Maleficia, for for influencing Ice Goten on this decision. Yay!
There are the 7 codes. I just put them on the chat.
Yes, we are very proud to have a small but very nice community. It's been amazing to meet you all. We at the moment we have mainly Spanish and English speaking players, and everybody is so nice that it's encouraging to read your messages on the Discord channel and read your feedback. We really learn a lot and have a lot of fun too. A ver. Okay, so maybe now we could go to the next section of this stream, in which Nico and Yali will comment the changes of that were made on this update, which was mainly focused on changes in the game balance. As you know, in 2 weeks we were able to see some of the strategies that were used in the game. Also, we saw some of the decks that were shared on the deck building channels on the Discord. So we really learned a lot from the from the feedback you gave us. Phoenix Clubs. I want to give a big shout out to Phoenix Clubs, who has done, I think, 3 video guides about Causa, and he's improving every time. So Phoenix Clubs, please keep it up. It's great to hear to see your videos, and I'm sure you will keep improving. You always say that they look bad, but no problem. It's really great to have your support. Ave Fénix, muchas gracias a ti, esperamos que te sirvan harto los códigos nuevos y a todos para hacer crecer su colección. Ya, y a ver.
Yeah.
Sí, así que Nico, espera. Yo ahora tengo que irme un rato. No sé si voy a alcanzar a venir después, pero los dejo para que comenten los cambios de balance. Ahora viene la discusión, chiquillos, para los que están en el chat. A ver qué les parecen los distintos cambios que estamos proponiendo. Mi mamá viene a mostrarme cosas, no le puedo responder. Ya, la cosa es que, nada, pues, los dejo por ahora porque tengo que ir a hacer algo. Pero voy a volver más rato. Espero, y si no alcanzo, nos vemos la próxima semana. Recuerden que me pueden escribir por Discord. Bueno, I'm saying that I have to leave now because I have to do something here in my house. But I hope to be back later. And if I'm not back, remember you can always write to me in case you have any problems. I'm available on the Discord, so you can write to me, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you so much. Please let Nico and Yali know about all your feedback regarding the latest changes in game balance. We really want to hear your opinion and learn what you think about it. Almost all the leaders were tweaked, and there were some powerful cards nerfed, so we want to know. So I have to leave now. Thank you all, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye.
Chao.
Chao, Marín.
Chao,
Bye,
chiquillos.
Marín.
No sé cómo apagar esto. Que estén muy bien.
Bueno.
Bye. So now,
Spoilers. Yeah.
yeah. Now that Marini is gone, it's time for game spoilers. Marini is always angry with me because I'm the one who is sharing spoilers on our streamings. So I'll try not to say too much, but because I think that Maureen may be around, but we'll be now speaking a little bit about the disbalance changes. Yeah, party time.
Yo me voy a colección entonces para mostrar las cartas.
Okay, yeah, let's go to collection to be showing the cards. Do you have the list of the cards that were changed, Yali?
¿Cómo?
¿Tienes la lista de las cartas que fueron cambiadas?
No, ahí sería bueno que me vayas indicando como cuál para ir buscándolo.
Okay, so let's go one by one. But first, about the chat expansion release date and everything, I just wanted to reveal two things. Now there was a bug. I think that Boris already uploaded as a second fix. I think that now it's not happening, but during a couple of hours when you were playing, there was a little visual bug when you started to play a match versus AI or in PvP, that on the versus screen you saw two leaders, one a white-haired woman and a brown-haired man that were facing, and then it changed for the proper leaders. I just wanted to say that those are part of the leaders that are coming. Most of you know that there are coming the two colored leaders, but none of those are one of them. The two colors are going to be the faction leaders. We have a phalanx, a clergy, league, brotherhood, sect, and the horde, and those are the four combinations of powers. But before we have the two colored leaders that we are keeping them for the main launch of the game probably. It's part of the big roadmap that we are thinking right now, but of course we are developing this game as a community, as you see, and we want to be taking those big decisions also with you. Also, we're keeping some surprises for everyone, but part of the spoilers is that there are going to be some updates during the early access. One of them is the addition of 4 new leaders. There will be a new leader for each power, so we're going to have a new glory, new wealth, new influence, and a new spirit leader. And now let's keep with the card. Ave Phoenix is saying that we gave a super nerf to Mentalist and Priest. A ver, Fénix está diciendo que le dimos un gran nerf a Espíritu. Y en parte
¿Cómo
sí,
se-
pero vamos viendo. So, we'll... yeah, I guess it will be for the archetypes that have no leader. Lepket, you're totally right. Now we have in Glory, for example, Yanni, if you can go to leaders, si es que puedes ir a los líderes.
¿Ya? Está con un poco de
So,
delay la transmisión por si acaso, pero ya estoy ahí.
Ajá. So, on leaders, we have Matiara, that is the warrior leader. That's why she summons warriors and have battle as a leader decision. And we have Padun, that is the laborer leader. That's why he has work or labor on as a leader decision. And now we're missing the third and surprise leader that was appearing on this little bag. That she's Eudala. She's going to be the survivor leader. Then in Wealth we have Ralkan, that is the mercenary leader. We have the Uko, that is the trader leader, and we're going to have the secret leader soon. Also we have Vara, that is the rogue leader. We have Deneria, that she's the schemer leader, and we're missing the intellectual leader. Also it's going to come soon. We have Danu, that she's the mentalist leader, and we have Nilset, that is the witch leader, and then it's going to come our priest leader. Exactly. Yeah, you're totally right. So that's part of the surprises that are going to keep coming during the early access. We have a lot of surprises. I'm the worst one to hide surprises. That's why I usually prefer to have Maureen putting some limits, because I want to say it all and know your opinions and thoughts about that. So now I'm going to shut up after this little spoiler, and let's speak about the balance. So Nilset had a change, that his second decision previously was a level 3, and now it was increased up to level 4. I really like the synergy that happens with the Officiant and the Barossi Witch, but we wanted to keep it a little bit separated for two main reasons. One, to make a little to give some space to other strategic decisions, like using sacrifice on level 4. In level 4 you may have really high level cards that can be really powerful, so it opens the chance to choose sacrifice sometimes instead of the Barossi Witch, because usually it was a secure decision. Also, some of you have noticed that the Officiant is the main decision for a lot of people. That's why we are keeping that apparition on our side. We don't want to take out the Officiant, probably, but we are going to think about that first decision with time. But for now, we want to test what happens by separating those two levels. Negator is asking about the code. Let me ask. Negator, el código del Launch 2 Packs estuvo hasta unos días, lo siento mucho por eso, pero no te preocupes que los de Eolis, Dragon Rider, Magic Block TK y CDH siguen funcionando perfectamente, y ahora tenemos nuevos códigos gracias a los supporters del Founders Band. So I was saying that the Launch 2 Pack, it's not working because it was like a couple of weeks only, but now we have the 4 community codes and now these new 7 community codes that are going to be given free packs during 2 more weeks. And that's what sorry. Let's keep back with the leaders to keep talking about balance. Please be sharing your thoughts about all of that, and also remember to share those thoughts also on the Discord channel, because that way we can keep it um, easier to comment on different moments. So, leaders, and let's go with. You have all leaders, Jelly?
Ujú.
So, the next change. Vara. Vara, right now, as it's not one of the 4 basic leaders, not too many people have it on their collection yet, but I know that it's going to have some presence soon. To be honest, I really like Vara. I don't know if it's the strongest character, the strongest leader, but it's I have a lot of fun to play. We have some feedback of players that felt that sometimes the last decision at level 4 was maybe too strong, and I just wanted to. I'm not changing it because previously it was too strong, but as we are changing other leaders, we thought that it was better to also have that decision for one turn later, to have some balance, because if we are nerfing others, some of the ones that we are not touching may have too much strength maybe. Obviously, Matriara is the basic leader, and we are using that power as a reference for most of the other leaders. It's one of the simplest one to use, I think, especially when we're starting, because using wealth and influence, I think that are part of the most difficult powers to master. Wealth has this resource logic that you have stronger cards, but you need to pay. So on late game, you can be in trouble if you don't gather enough resources. And also, influence has this control and milling aspects that make it more thoughtful, or a little bit more difficult. And also, something about design that I wanted to share with all of you is that I really like milling as a strategy. I know that there are some players that don't like it in other games, but I like it here in Causa because you know that the main game has this resource management on a really present way. It's on every match you need to think about your resource, and that's why milling it's part of the core system. It's not a forced strategy that sometimes happens in other games, and so that's why I am really careful with milling, because it can be frustrating for the opponents. So that's why when we make a buff for that kind of strategy, it will be really slowly to make it healthy for the people that want to use that milling strategies, and also for the ones that are facing those strategies. Miss Fortune is saying, yeah, she agrees. Resource management is important because milling is a legit strategy. Yeah, it's part of the core game. Yeah, I think that's it. It's not OP and can be dealt with. Yeah, and also I like the thing that milling is not an easy strategy. It's something that you need to be controlling and making decisions against the aggression of your opponents. So at one point, yeah, this is just a curiosity for those that are joining the cause on doing the early access. On previous stages of the development, we have milling like brainless decisions, like a lot of cards doing only milling, and it was like I'm not playing against anyone. I'm just throwing my cards that burn the opponent deck, and I don't have at any point some kind of fear or I need to take smart decisions to win with this kind of hard strategy. So that's the thing with milling that I wanted to share. The next change is from Danu. Danu changed her second decision because previously it was at level 3 and now it's a level 4 decision. Before doing this update, we shared our thoughts on the Discord channel of Game Balance to know what you think about the ideas that we are going to implement. And thank you so much, Wild Speaker, that he's part of the internal testing group. So that's why he always knows sometimes more information that it's going to be shared. He knows also some cards that are coming for upcoming expansions. So sometimes he can sound a little bit arrogant, but it's because he has really good intentions to keep the game healthy, and he's a really great guy and has helping us so much during the development and the balance of the game. And sorry, this is too much. So Danu changed that decision, and some of you may notice that the Sunkala telepath was going to be nerfed, but at the last moment we decided to keep it 3-3 just as it is right now. We already nerfed the Sunkala Disciple, and I think that with that balance and the change on the Danu's decision, it could be working in a much more balanced way without taking out the strength of the Sunkala telepath, because it's a level 3. And if you are curious on how we balance, usually we have the Vanilla's reference. Like for level 1 we have 4 points to for that card. In Glory you have the Frontier Militiaman, that it's a level 1, a 2/2 vanilla without any effect. We have the 1/3 that it's a vanilla, also neutral, the Astarian Settler, I think. And then we go on level 2, we have a 3/2 or a 2/3, the vanilla. We have our lovely Tapirant. And we have also the Frontier Combatant. And then on level 3 on higher we have not just 1 point, we have 1 point extra with some keyword. So we have a 3/3 Vigilant or a 3/3 Furtive, Sneaky, or things like that. So the balance for the Sunkala Telepath is a 3/3. It's a card that draws a card. Hola, Wild Speaker, welcome. I was just thanking you for your help.
Se perdió los códigos.
With the balance. Yeah. I invoke a Wild Speaker. Yeah, the 7 codes are already live. They are going to be on the freebies channel, so go to our Discord channel to get them. They are going to be live for 2 weeks, and they are thanks to everyone that is supporting our project with the supporters bundle. Wild Speaker is saying that he needed to sleep. Don't worry. Welcome, we are here. And the last change of leader, it's the Ralkan fourth, the second decision. Previously, the second decision of Ralkan was at level 4, and the last one was at level 5. And now it changed to be a 2-4-6. Sorry, it was 2-5-6, and now it's a 2-4-6. The second decision changed to level 4 to match with the level of the Barcajali group. And And also we made, because I was playing a lot of Balkan, and I think that for new players it could be really difficult to use due to expanding effects that Wealth have. That's why also there's a little buff related with this change, with the Highway Assault, that is the AoE of Wealth, where you deal 2 damage to all your enemies, but you need to expend 2. Well, now you just need to expend 1. That means that there are going to be at least 2 more cards on your deck to make it easier to new players. And this decision at level 4 instead of level 5 will be, I think, a big help for players that like to play aggro but want to take some risks by using this expanding effect. Yeah, it's a buff for Ralkan. Yeah, we wanted to buff him. I think that it was a little bit lower. I like to make it, to keep the basic leaders more simpler, and the ones that you may acquire with gold or organite more complex. You know that by experience that sometimes that doesn't mean better, but I think that it means more complex or interesting depending playstyle. Yeah, and as Senor Chilok says, it's a big tempo boost. We're going to be testing it, as you know, we're balancing the whole game with you. We are a community, and I know that usually even you know the effect of some cards so much better than myself. Danatar is asking if we have the average win rate of leaders. We have some information right now. We have been having some troubles on gathering everything. To be honest, we are working on that. As you know, we are just a few people trying to keep going with this. So we are going to share some part of the data that we've been gathered. Also, as Danatar is asking, also for being second, that's another part of the data that we want to gather. But also, we've been having only 2 weeks of early access, and right now there are some people that are mastering a lot the game. That it's awesome. But also there are a lot of people learning how to play, and that means that we have a lot of data that it may be imprecise considering the few times that we've been having so far. So new players may play with an area and lose more often, because as we were speaking about, Deneria and Influence or Wealth are powers that are, I think, a little bit more complex or challenging, not because they are smart powers by itself, right? But because those are powers that are really related to the core mechanics, the core system of Causa. I think that Glory and Spirits are more similar with other card games to most of us, but Wealth and Influence, their movements and their logic, it's more related to this particular system. So it's so different to see Deneria when it's played by someone that already is having this like insights about how the resources works, and also with Wealth. So it's really hard right now to have some strong conclusions only about the result of the matches. So we're going to be sharing the info on the Discord channel, but right now we're working on our first priority is to have a more stable connection. Some of you have been seeing the black screen back, and we're having troubles by replicating it. So any information will help us a lot. So please do and share any information that you have. We don't know if it's something about connection or if there is some navigation issue, but that's our top priority with the ranked. So while we are going to be asking you on the Discord how could be the best way to do the ranked, considering that we have some parts already designed, or if someone has great ideas that the community likes. So we're going to be designing the ranked this week and the other, like 2, and start to implement part of that to have the ranked as soon as possible and to work on the connection. And then we're going prioritizing other aspects of the game. So please keep helping us with that, because you're being really helpful and supportive, and thank you so much again for everything. It's been great. It's been exhausting, but so exciting and fun. I would like to play more. We are working a lot with Jali, Morin, Boris, Nacho, and Juanca. We are the 6 people right now on the New Latin. But it's been really exciting all what it's happening. So I'll go a little faster. I'm going to use some time only with 2 cards that are the ones that we reward. The first one, the favorite of some and the worst for others, was the BMA, the Black Market Agent. This controversial card that it was really fun to use, but it was kind of frustrating for some due to the effect, because you don't have any way to counter the OTK. Black Market, Jelly?
Sí, ahí está en pantalla.
Thanks. So, the Black Market Agent. Previously, it dealt 1 damage each time you draw cards due to any effect. So now we wanted to make a change for 2 reasons. I just wanted to mention that. Oh, thank you so much, Donata. Thank you so much. Well, some of you suggested some really cool changes for the Black Market Agent. I like a lot one that made him that each time he deals damage to the opponent, also takes damage himself, and that's why we're going to use that design for a future card. But we're going to use it probably on Spirit, to have a witch that may do that, and also that will come with some decks really useful for a 2-color deck with Spirit and Wealth. That's the Sect faction, and it would be awesome to see a witch on that Sect deck. So the effect it's going to be on the game, but don't worry, it's not going to be that. The new ability, now just to close the Black Market before starting to answer, the Black Market Agent now it's more milling oriented, because that's one of the identities that we wanted to have for the traders. So now it's more similar to the Legendary of Influence, but has this resource requisite that goes on the same line of the traders that invoke supports and use them in play as an advantage. So you can make you can build a deck with Black Market Agent, with the custom officers, and we'll be tweaking also or adding more cards to make this deck a viable and fun deck to play and to play against. So that's with the Black Market Agent. We're keeping the suggestion for a new card, so don't worry, this effect, the previous effect will be on the game, but not right now, and we want this one to be an interesting card for those milling trader decks. So Faust is saying, hey Causa team, there's any chance there will be a no duplicated legendary mechanics while opening packs? Yes, it's on the on the feature list. We already know that it's a really thing for us. We want to have it right now. So we want. I don't know when to do it though. As we mentioned previously, we are now working on this connection issue and on the ranked, and we are going to study how much time could be to develop something like that. So yes, the short answer is yes. It's on the future list, and it's going to be during the early access also. But we are not sure yet on which update will it. When the message seems almost yeah, Senior Tyler says it's very similar. Yeah, sorry, I'm reading the balance discussion that we were having there. Yes, we are going to consider all of those. Please share those ideas on the Game Balance channel, because that way I'll be able to analyze them with more calm, and I'll be answering. We can be designing together. Also, probably we're going to change a couple of wealth events that are not having the use that we thought at the first time. So we because we want to make more viable the strategy of traders, the milling archetype. So we'll be discussing there for the changes. Then war drums, the tambores de guerra. Now we're going for the next rework. The Spade of Causa. Any more campaigns coming soon? Yali, can I say something, or you think that Maureen will be mad with me if I can reveal something?
¿Cómo? Espera, ¿qué?
Sorry. Están preguntando si va a haber una nueva campaña.
Ah, no sé. Suena interesante.
Yeah, Spade. I can't say, but maybe we're going to have a campaign in
Los streaming quedan grabados, Nico.
Yeah, it's true. Don't worry, we're going to have good news soon, but I can't say anything else because Maureen for sure is going to be looking at this and she will ground me again for being the spoiler guy of the team. Okay. Phoenix Clubs say the highway sold 3 damage. Yeah, it would be too powerful. I agree with Juan, with JF. But we. Oh no! Play Causa is watching. No, Maureen, I'm sorry. It was just a joke. I'm not going to say anything about the campaign.
Te fui yo.
No.
Yeah.
No, but she's always lurking. Okay, so no, I can't say anything about a future campaign. Okay, yeah, we were talking about the balance, nothing else. Yeah, Maureen always one step ahead. Yeah, I think that I'm not going to be present for the next week streaming. Please Look for me if you don't have any news about me. Yeah, new positions for game designers in Nirla Game really soon. Okay. So now the war drums. Thank you, Yali.
Sí, ahí está.
This one is the second card that we will take more time to discuss about it. This is the second rework of this update. The war drums before was a level 6 support with 2 uses. No, with 1 use that gave +1 attack to your characters and aggressive. Aggressive, it's a really complex keyword to balance on a game where you can't react to your leader decisions on the same moment, and also so far we want to keep it that way, part of our design path, but also we're not close to add some reaction stuff on the future, but it's not going to be during the early access or the first expansion at least. We, as you know, we are really open. We know that we know and we feel that this is a project that it's created as a community, so we don't want to be totally authoritarians with that. But like right now, you can't react to in your opponent's turn. Aggressive could be a really broken ability. So, for example, losing to war drums was harsh in the late game. Yeah, exactly. So it could be a secure win sometimes. And imagine when we will have the 2 colored leaders, you can have the apparitions. It's terrifying apparitions. Let me. I'm sorry, I have the names of all cards in English, in Spanish, and now I'm trying a little bit Chinese. So, imagine the combo when you will have a deck with Glory and Spirit using the terrifying apparitions and also a war drums. So in level 6, you will be able to have an OTK with just 2 cards, and in Causa, you can play cards from your cost. That means that you can have only one part of the combo, or the 2 parts of the combo at level 6 on your cost, and one of the other ones in your hand, and you'll be able to make an insta win for sure. That's why the war drums, it's a reward that was needed. That's why we also are keeping an eye with the heroic harangue. In English, it's the the heroic speech. That could be that it's a legendary event in Glory. It's level 8 right now. It's really unplayable, but that's why we are thinking or in a rework for that one, or see if we can do something. We are thinking about that card, but we wanted to avoid the war drums problem, because now it was level 6 was really challenging to balance, especially if you consider that with Matriara you can have an Illyrian Guardian on turn 6 for sure. That means that you could have a level 6 aggressive, and if you play that one with another one, you could have too much damage in just one turn. Yeah, exactly. As Phoenix Club says, it's not that. Imagine if Nilset could use War Drums. Imagine what will happen with the leader of the Horde that it's coming that used Spirit and also Glory. So that's the thing. Exactly. You can block the sneaky ones, so the whole 16 damage. No, it could be too much. Eufrat is saying that it could be level 4. I agree. And to be honest, I want to have it this week. Go to see change the right level for power to summon war drums. That could be interesting for Matriara. The thing with Matriara that it's challenging to change. It's that we have a design philosophy. Jelly, can we go? Can leaders please to see the decisions? See. So this is something that it's really fun for me to share with you, and it's that every archetype has a related event, and each one of those events speaks about the archetype of the leader. That's why Matriara has battle at level 4. That's why Fadun has labor at level as a second decision. That's why Ralkan has reward. That's why Uko has trade. Vara has the trick. Veneria has politics. Danu has meditation, and Nilse has sacrifice. Because those are the events associated to the archetype, and we want to have those on their decisions because Matriara is a warrior. She must have battle as a resource always. That's why on the upcoming leaders, the upcoming survivor leader, it's going to have survival as a card, as a decision. So you're going to have always the chance to change your leg to 10 and have some use of those characters that have incredible huge buffs, not bugs, when you have 10 or less of resistance of health. That's why we can change battle as a decision for Matriara, but we can change the effect of battle. I don't know if I'm being precise with that, but that it's just to share part of the this part of the design philosophy, and that means also a restriction. So battle must be in Matriara, but we can think about or changing the effect of battle or changing other things. Because right now the problem is with Veneria, so that's part of the design. It would be great to chat of this in another moment also. We are planning maybe to have some balance streams with this regular stream or in other day that we'll be announcing it later. So that's why War Drums was changed. I agree it may be a little weak, but please, if you have the chance, use it. If you have it, please use them. I will be playing a lot with Glory, those drums, and I want them better. Other design option for the drums was to have a bonus of +1 attack to all your characters with uses. So you can use it like 2 times, but that's the other design that I'm thinking with the war drums. But please, if you have the chance, use them and tell me on the Game Balance channel to know your thoughts. And then let's go with the buffs. Some cards were buffed. There are only 2 cards that were buffed for this update. As you know, for us, the perception of the community is fundamental to be having this kind of balance. And we have 2 buffs that were made with a lot of careful. The first one was the highway assault that we already mentioned with when we were talking about Ralkan, that now expends 1 instead of 2 to make it easier for new players to manage the resources of that it's part of the main system in Causa. And the other change is the Envoy of Citadel, that now the Envoy of Citadel was a level 5. Jelly, can you look for Envoy of Citadel?
¿Esa es de riqueza? No,
Influence.
influence.
So the Envoy of Seattle, it's a melee character that has protection. That means that it's hard to kill, but also it's not a great threat to your opponent on a. It only has one attack. It was level 5, and now we're going to test it on level 4. And those are the 2 buffs of this week. We're going to keep balancing, so this keep helping us to notice the changes that you think that could be better for the game. Not only to make your decks unbeatable, but to have a healthy game for everyone. And then let's go with the buffs, with the nerfs, sorry. And the first nerf, it's the Desert Blade. La hoja del desierto. Desert Blade. The Desert Blade has a buff when you have 10 or less cards in your deck. And before it was a bonus attack of +4. And now it wins 3 attack to become a 6/5 on turn, a 6/5 furtive on turn 5. Then we have the change of the Parcajali Brute. Parcajali Brute. The Brute. This one was changed because it's a free card, and with health 5 it was really difficult to take out of the board. Now with 4 health it's reachable with some abilities. Its initiative expand 2. It's a really auto-melee card, but could be really strong for tempo, mid-range, or even aggro decks sometimes. And also this change, it's related with the change of the Ralkan decision, because previously he could access this Barcajali Brute on turn 5, but it was too late to make a decision like that by expending 2, because it was too much. And now it's a decision on level 4, and we didn't want to have a 5/5 on every match with Ralkan. That's why we also nerfed this one as also a free card that you can access from day 1. And let me watch the chat a little bit, or Jelly, all you. Officiant of the Flame, Jelly, of the Flame. I'll read the chat, give me a second.
¿Cómo se escribe?
Busca Flame, Flame.
Ya.
Yeah, Phoenix Club, exactly. Now she can be murdered with the kill. Hitman attack, exactly. Thank you, Malefic. Cooler killer. Yeah. The Officiant of the Flame changed from health 3 to health 2. It's a little change that I like a lot, the Priest deck, but this card needs to be reachable and a little more, needs to be easier to kill, because it could give so much buff. Just a little spoiler, because I think that Maureen is not watching at this moment. I wanted to share that I am eager to make some cards, or even maybe one day some leaders that will be viable to play a follower deck with these neutral characters. That most of them are level 1, and there could be a leader that. Oh, I made a little not so far spoiler. Now I'm not going to say anything else. Because I think that the spirit leader that it's coming, the priest one, it's the one that may not have the follower deck yet, but that may use one of these because of the lore of Karen. Yeah, follower leader, it could be. I really like the idea of doing like that. We had the apprentice that now it's called the errant. That's one of the changes also, that this abstract leader that represents us, it's still called the apprentice. Why? It's going to be called the errant, the wanderer, sorry, instead of the apprentice. El errante en vez del aprendiz. Because right now it's confusing to play the hardest campaign with someone called the apprentice, so it's better to be called the wanderer, so for the lore that represents that one. I don't know if that is going to be the follower leader, but I want to do it someday, so that it's. I'm not going to say anymore. Carries on with spoilers. Yeah, I'm terrible at this. I really would love to share all these ideas that are coming, but I know that it's more fun when you have some surprises on the way. So that's with the officiant of the flame. Yali, let's go with the intimidation. Intimidation. Intimidation is this support of that gives attack to your characters on influence, one of the aggro influence supports that can that buff the attack of all your characters. I like a lot this card, but it's true that it was really too strong at some points, especially for new players. I have a couple of comments of people complaining about this one. I insist, I like it a lot. I like the rogue deck, the Vara rogue deck that can play these ones, even if not the most efficient. I enjoy it a lot. Someone asked which is my favorite leader, and right now I must confess that maybe Vara or Falun. I'm not sure, and I think that are not the most efficient ones right now, but I like to be working for those big supports, even if they if I die on the next turn. But when I can play that ballista or that catapult and give it +1 use with my tools, it's really enjoyable, and it's a great feeling. And also Vara to make some quick attack with these rogues, and after some AoE, everything is dead. I don't care. I already had the chance to see these little needles doing their damage. I also like the Nelia, but I really like to play with all of them. Yeah, but that it's not like a good answer. Misfortune is saying, I know where Nico is coming from. As a game designer, you take a lot of pride and joy in your creation. You want to share because you're excited about it, and you can't, and it's hard to not say anything. Yeah, that's totally true. That's the most difficult thing. We have so much lore, we have so much ideas for the game that we want to share and to build tomorrow. We have little surprises. Today, Yali had a great idea. Other side little project that we are working, and I want to reveal anything, but I know that it's fair to keep some surprises for the coming future. Sorry, yeah. So intimidation. Now level 3, now it's level 4. Then the Sunkala Disciple, it was the first decision also in Danu. It's the first decision, one of the decisions in Danu. It was a 1/3 that gains +1 attack each time you play an event, and it a really good card. And I think that it could be, it could still be a good card, but the combos with cards like Withered Air was really strong, and also it was out of most of the AoEs, or all of them, the first ones. So those were really difficult to kill with some combos that you can make with the archetype. So that's why and also it's a common card, and part of the feedback, especially with the analysis of Wild Speaker, and it's important to say that Wild Speaker, her main leader is Danu, and Mentalist is main archetype. He asked to make that change for the health of the game. Yeah, it dies with a lot of things. We want to keep seeing the Sunkara apprentice, but we want to see if we can have more ways to keep her alive and not as strong as it was before. So, and as you know, everything that is going on in the game is going to be on balance processes together, and also as a design philosophy that we are making and it's a community-driven game as we see it. So that way, for us, the balance are things that are going to be often, especially on the leader decisions, on the tweakings that those require, because we're going to have much more fun leaders coming, and each leader bringing new ways to understand the game and to play cards that maybe were unplayable otherwise, and those leaders can make those really interesting, and that's why the meta will a lot, I think. But we'll be talking about those things soon with the new and the upcoming leaders. So the Sunkala Disciple. Then the official safe conduct, it's the support with 2 uses that grants protection. It was level 2 and it was really huge. It was really strong, and that's why we decided to increase the level from 2 to 3. The safe conduct. Then the other card that we changed is the Sister of Morn, the common priest card that only has Vigilant, and it's a 1/4. And before it was 5 of resistance, and now it's just 4. We're going to test it also. As I said, I like a lot to have this priest deck going around. Ifrat is saying, what if she's a 0/5? I like that idea a lot also, but I need to say that right now we have a little logic space or issue when a character has attack 0. That if you have an attack 0 character and you give it attack, it can't attack the same turn it was buffed. So that's why for the initial set we made this change. We keep that all the zero attack cards outside from the start, but it's some of the things that we are going to solve for a further expansion. That means that we're going to have 0 attack cards and cards that may reduce some attacks to 0. Yeah, the Red Pool is saying that's why he thinks that 0 attack cards should be able to attack. I don't have a strong opinion on either way, so we're going to have that discussion for sure on the Discord. So please share your thoughts. I think both options really interesting. I like sometimes the zero attack cards because you can have you can have the option to reduce the board of your opponent by. No, I'm thinking that maybe it could be too strong. I'm thinking what happens if someone plays a card that changes all the attack of my characters to zero. That means that I have 4 spaces, if considering that I already played 4 characters. So I have the board full, and the only way to rid of some of them would be dedicating one. I like that space managing aspects of the game, but also it could be frustrating for some other players, and they will prefer to attack. I like the discussion. We're going to have it when we solve that problem and when those zero attack cards will come to the game on the upcoming future. I think that those are going to come on the second part of the starter set. That's also a little spoiler that I feel free to share. I wanted to share this. We're going to have an expansion for the initial set, the core set, and we'll be doing the early access. That's a little spoiler. We don't have a date. We need to balance a lot of things yet, but just to have this good little spoiler, because Maureen is sending me some messages by other platforms that makes me think that she's not reading here. So don't worry, we're going to have those things during the early access. And the last one to finish today's session, it's the Grotty Tavern. Jenny, can you
¿Cómo se escribe?
Taberna o Tavern sin la A final.
A ver.
T-A-B corta, eso sí, en vez de taberna. Tavern.
Grotty Tavern. Ya.
Thank you. So, the Grotty Tavern. Oh, thank you, Play Causa. You are here.
Vuelve al Discord. Vuelve al Discord, ¿no?
Welcome, Marin. It's so great to have you here. We're just sharing some things.
Llegaron los policías.
So, hi Marin. And the last change of this update is the Grotty Tavern. It was a level 4, and as we were speaking before, the aggressive keyword and that skill could be really difficult to balance. And this one only works with mercenaries. That's a limiting thing, but we have mercenaries that have sneaky. That means that we have those unblockable characters that may attack the same turn that are played. Especially the Desert Blade, that is the one that could start with 6 attack if you have 10 or less cards in your deck. And the Grotty Tavern, it's a card that we are. This was a last minute change because we were analyzing ticket, and it was we were trying to think a rework maybe to have it fun and accessible on the game. But right now to make hi Marin. Oh, here again.
I'm back.
Sacaste al Nico de
Yay.
la pantalla, pero no importa.
Oh no.
I'm just finishing the analysis. So the Grotty Tavern now will be level 6. Yeah, exactly. It's an inherently dangerous mechanic. We like to we want to keep it really limited. So that's why this card could have a reward soon. But right now we're going to have it. Wait, at level 6. Euphrat says that he don't think that the tavern can be balanced with this text. It's either OP or too slow. Yeah, exactly. That's why probably we're going for this one. But we're going to take some time to have a last conclusion about it. And that's the last card of the balance update. Please keep sharing your thoughts on the balance channel.
Please tell me everything again. Repeat.
Yeah, let's start again because Maureen was on the bathroom.
Yeah. No. What was the feedback so far? Like, are you enjoying the changes, or I hope you liked everything. Yeah.
It's hard to say with a balanced touch because we need to play them. No one could have like all the information. So let's play sometime. Let's please keep using the game balance channels because it's really helpful. As you can see, we are really, you said, we are considering the discussions. Some of them may take more time, and some of them are really, really obvious that need to be changed really soon.
Do you think the decks will change a lot? Like, is it likely that everyone will change stuff in their current decks?
I think that the Danu change, and I want to keep an eye on that. Not too much because at the last moment we didn't change the Sumkala Telepath. But as you know, we want to have all leaders interesting, all powers viable, and it's hard. It's really hard to say because we only have 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks in a PvP game, it's almost impossible to have a precise conclusion.
Euphrat is saying that he already abandoned his Danu deck and started at the game with Deneria. And the Bearded Fool only plays with aggro to bother other people.
Yeah, we as I said, don't worry if we think that some of them could be too low. We're going to change. We want to keep the game fresh for everyone and fun, of course. And that's my balance comments and design. And please keep helping us on the channel. And thank you, Maureen, for coming back.
And Maleficia said that she's starting with Dano today. Yay!
Yeah, that's awesome. It would be great to hear about Dano. I think that in the deck building channels there are some Danu decks that are really powerful. And I want to play with them.
This the Causa I Love It a Causa podcast from Dragon Rider was highlighted today on the newsletter. And for those who don't know, this is a podcast that since the launch of the early access has become weekly. So please make sure to hear it because she's deep diving. Dragon Rider is deep diving into the different strategies that are currently available in the game. I'm not sure if I have a command here. Because I podcast no. I will share the link. Yes, because this week she analyzed the wealth strategy, but she will continue looking into the different powers and It's a very cool podcast in case you want to hear an expert card game player and an outstanding member of our community. Make sure to hear it. There's a lot of episodes also from since the demo and the closed beta, so there's a lot of material there. Well, another member of the community that was highlighted in today's newsletter is Eolis. I hope you like the newsletter. Please open it. You can reply to us.
Yeah, you can reply and Maureen will answer replies. Maureen takes a lot of effort to have pretty newsletters and pretty announcements. So a big shout for Maureen.
Also an effort by Yali and the rest of the team to prepare the content for this update. So yay! Okay, so we just must thank everybody again. The 7 codes that were revealed today. I'm not sure if you saw, Nico, in the Discord server that there was the other one showing some proof of acquiring one of the founder packs. Did you see that?
Really?
Yes. So maybe we can add a final code on the stream. I'm not sure.
Awesome.
Yes. Yay! So the other one, I saw it a while ago. Maybe we can create this code right away.
Yeah, so create it right away.
Yay! So this will be our final codes for today. Remember, these codes will be available for 2 weeks for everyone. So if you invite friends, they can use these codes as well as the other codes that are currently available. The Dragon Rider, Colegio Hibernalia, Magic Block, the TK, Eolis codes.
So, ready.
So Nico is creating the last code for today. Yay! We have 8 founders joining the cause as founder Soulember.
Yeah.
Very strong,
Thank
very
you
generous.
So much. This really, maybe you can't imagine how much this helps us to keep improving the game, to keep living, to keep eating sometimes.
With one of these bundles, you feed the whole team for a week. Oye, Yali, ahí está agarrándose aguates con Ghost Maiden.
Aguates.
¿Cómo está eso? Lo aprendí de los chicos que juegan Causa.
The other one code, it's ready.
¿En serio?
Yay, a ver, compártelo en el chat. Tenemos nuevo código, chicos. Así que
there's new
aprovechen.
code for everyone. Thank you so much, the other one. Thank you so much for the support.
The other one.
The other one, yeah.
The other one. Muchas gracias.
Es una nutria, po. Es una nutria.
Yeah.
Maleficia is saying that Yali now can afford some non-glory decks. Como Yali, con estos códigos te podía armar un mazo que no sea de gloria. No thank you, says Yali.
For the glory.
For the glory. Yay. Okay, so this will be the last match today. We hope you enjoy this new week of Causa. We are beginning our 3rd week of early access. already thinking on what can we prepare for the upcoming weeks. So get ready for more surprises and more announcements. We will be working very hard, reading and organizing your feedback. Probably preparing some new channels on the Discord server. By the way, we surpassed 900 members on the Discord, so that's awesome. When we started the early access, we only have 500 members, so it's great. We are so excited and happy to see the community growing in such a healthy way. So yes, thank you for being with us, for all those who have joined us this week, and also those who have been with us since so long, like last year. It's great. Yay! Oye, Yali, un matón. Están 21 3. Nico, ¿qué puedes decir sobre eso? ¿Qué está pasando aquí? ¿Qué está masticando el Nico? No sé si no escucha el Nico.
No sé.
Yeah. I'm eating a cookie because finally we have some funding support.
Oh, Maleficia got a legendary from the other one packs. That's awesome. Yes, I hope you can share what
Awesome.
you
Congratulations.
got in each of the packs. Please share your screenshots in the Discord so we can see what founder got the best luck, the lucky founder. Yay! Gibor, Spade of Causa, thank you so much for joining us.
Gracias.
Gibor, Spade of Causa, cool name.
Thank you so much and welcome, everyone.
Yes, welcome. Don't forget to join our Discord server. It's the fastest and easiest way to be in contact with the team. And next week we will be back. So follow us on Twitch, because every Thursday at 5 p.m. we have new updates, surprises, hanging out, chatting. Si vamos a abrir packs usando ese código, ok, ya, Yali, vos dale. ¿Te animas a canjear alguno de los códigos?
¿Aquí? ¿Ya?
¿O los canjeamos todos? ¿Sí? Ya, vamos a hacer, we will do a demonstration.
Manda los códigos a ver, tengo el de The Other One, es el primero que veo aquí en el chat. Así que manda los otros.
Y esos.
There
you have all the codes.
Por usar estos códigos.
¿Cómo?
Porque algunos códigos son como para nerfearme. Códigos
Sí.
acá.
We are nerfing Yali after this stream because he's always powerful. We nerf him every week. Okay, so let's see what Yali gets from using this path. These codes. I'm not. What am I saying?
Bien. Vamos dos.
A ver.
Aunque a mí no me hace
pero.
mucha falta.
Yeah. Vamos a. Yali is redeeming all the codes at once. So let's see when he opens the packs.
Me han tocado
The
varias
Bearded Fool.
legendarias últimamente, seguidas.
See? Yali saying that he's been very lucky lately to get a lot of legendaries from his packs.
¿Qué te apuesta que en vivo no me ha salido ninguna legendaria? ¿Te la noté mal o dice código inválido?
Oh, Slashy.
No, lo escribí mal, creo, ¿no? El que se llama Ice Goten.
A ver, probemos. Nico, ¿cuál es el código de Ice Goten? ¿Está bien?
Hay una... No, creo que está bien.
Tiene un espacio más.
Sí,
yeah. You should be very careful to use caps and avoid any space after in the code. Okay, Empress.
¿Los abro todos de una o uno por uno?
Todos de una. O sea, ¿cómo? Ah, no.
Ya,
¿Qué
ya,
hacemos
ocho de-
nosotros?
Un poco de expectación ahí. Pum, pum, pum.
Sí. Sí, démosle.
Mira, viste, igual tengo suerte. Voy muy rápido, sí, ¿eh?
A ver. Sí, pues sí. Está bien. O sea que, let's see what is the luckiest pack.
Necesito cartas de gloria, que son las últimas que me faltan.
Yali says that he wants to have some glory cards. Let's see how lucky he is today. Hola Daddy Den, ¿cómo estás? How are you? Thank you so much for joining us today. Did you see there's many codes available? A lot of founders, 8 codes to redeem during the next 2 weeks. So, Daddy Den, you miss all the updates of today, but no worries. Todo bien, muchas gracias.
Oye, qué buenos sobres me han tocado, sí, ¿eh? Igual hartas legendarias, o sea, hartas épicas y raras.
Sí. Yali's been very lucky with these card packs, getting a lot of rare and epic cards. Todavía ninguna legendaria.
No, de hecho no me tocó
Ya.
ninguna legendaria, pero vamos a hacer combustión. Vamos a ver. Vamos a craftear al ojo, pero son las que me faltaban, estaban por aquí.
Daddy, then, did you know we had an announcement today? Did you get our newsletter? Because
Oh,
we have a new Founder Soulember bundle and already got 8 new founders of the Cause that are that became codes, like special codes you can now redeem in the game.
Perfecto.
Juan Lagos dijo que tuviste buenos sobres, Yali.
Sí,
Bien.
todo bueno sobre. Lo que yo no ocupo
Hola,
es Gloria, entonces
Slashy.
quería tener todas las cartas de Gloria.
Mira, Slashy. Pregunta cómo se juega. Slashy, apenas entra el juego deberías poder verificar tu cuenta y luego entrar directamente al tutorial. Te lo recomendamos mucho porque en el tutorial se muestran las mecánicas originales de Causa, así que no te lo saltes, juégalo. Ahí vas a poder ver que Causa tiene un sistema nuevo de recursos y varias mecánicas interesantes. Daddy Den, you saw the announcement on Twitter, that's great. Yay! Oh, Chico X está preguntando cuál es la mejor legendaria.
No sabría decirlo, depende de la estrategia. A mí me gusta lo de los tambores y la de la carta que te da un uso a los apoyos. ¿Cómo que se llama? Se me fue el nombre. También es de Gloria.
Pues un Gloria Lover.
Gloria Lover, sí.
Nico, ¿tú cuál
talleres,
opinas?
Sí, acá está. Workshop.
¿Talleres? ¿Y tú, Nico, cuál dirías que es la mejor
Ahí
legendaria?
también está Imperial también, estandarte Imperial también es muy
Estandarte
bueno.
Imperial.
Sí.
Ya.
Esta siempre está en
So,
todos los mazos de Gloria, porque es bastante eficaz. Y esta otra también. Pero bueno.
Yali is showcasing all his favorite legendary cards in his collection. And Nico, what do you think is the best legendary at the moment in Causa?
I don't know if it's the best, but the ones that I like most are the workers, the laborers one. I like the workshop and the Nalarian Lumberjack. I love to play with both, but because I like that glory control deck with laborers, I like to think that we are all working for the cause at the same time and all together to see if we can defeat those
Es que son dos legendarios
Those
que tienen sinergias
mercenary.
consigo entre ellas, entonces igual entretenido.
Yeah, those have two synergies also. And remember, if you have any suggestion about some card or some cards that you think that are not doing its job on the collection, you have the game balance channel that feedback. And also, if you want to suggest cards for the future, we have the card design channel on our Discord.
While Speaker thinks the best is Imperial Standard
Imperial, es la que
and Naval Artillery.
una artillería
Sí.
naval.
Ah, y está este bonito. Un malcado modificado.
Sí, para hacerle 4 de
Faust.
daño a todos los enemigos igual está bien. Es como una carta para finalizar
Sí.
todo, la partida y el turno.
Yeah. Absolutely. And remember that the next week, if we have more people helping the cause and helping us with this thing, we're going to be announcing on the next stream the new codes with new packs.
Maleficia also says Imperial Standard Bearer is a very solid legendary. There's a favorite today in the chat. Sun Awakens, says Daddy Den. Parlamento Azul es muy caro. Oh, Chico X dice que el Parlamento C4 azul, ¿qué? Es muy caro. Nico, ¿tú recuerdas esa carta?
Esta. Ciadelian Parliament.
Ask Iwa. Free pack code, Ask Iwa. Okay, so I think we can leave this stream for now. We will be back next week with new surprises, and also we will be updating the Discord channel freebies with all the new codes. We hope you can all use them. No, thank you, Maleficia, for playing Causa. It's been great to have you as part of our community. And I hope, we all hope in the team that you keep having fun with the game, and we can bring it together to its full potential during the early access and beyond. Well, Speaker is saying that I told you so, Nico, te lo dije. Okay, so thank you so much for all the founders joining the cause. Let us know if you have any feedback questions. We will be starting the work on the card design and also probably the ranked channel this week, and we hope to be back with more surprises next week. So we will keep chatting. Thank you so much.
Thank
Que estén
you
muy
so
bien,
much.
chiquillos.
Oye, una
Sí,
raid.
los queremos.
¿Alguien
Muy
está
bien,
jugando Causa en este
Sí,
momento?
una raid. Ya, a ver, deja.
Take care.
revisa.
Raid.
Serge
Buena
is
idea,
playing
Yali.
Causa right now.
Yali era un genio.
I am a
Okay,
genius.
Yeah.
we are doing a raid.
Yeah.
Who are we
Serge, and
raiding?
Serge is also
Oh, Serge.
one of the
sí.
codes of today, so it would be
Yes.
awesome if we can go with him.
Okay, we are raiding Serge. He's one of the founders that were
He's one of
revealed
the
today.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much.
A ver, espero que lo esté escribiendo bien, a ver.
¿Tú vas a iniciar la raid, Mori?
Sí,
And
yo voy a iniciar
remember
la raid.
to give us a review on Steam, please. That helps us
Ah,
so much
yes.
this moment.
It's very
Before the
important
raid.
for the visibility of the game. Please leave a review. You can even update it later if you want. If you change your opinion. Yes, every week the same time, Spade of Causa. Every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So we will be here. Hopefully we will see you here again. And we will have more surprises, probably revealing more free codes and more.
Mhm.
Okay, so goodbye everyone. We are raiding Zerx. Remember, he has a code. So come say hi and thank him for joining the cause as a founder. Bye.
Bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Ok, en 9 segundos.
9 segundos.
Vamos, que se
15,
puede.
4. Lo perdí.
15.
Ok, bye.
Chao, que estén bien.
Bye.
The world is being devoured by the dusk of times. And